Oh man, it was good. Really, really good. So good. Ah, so good. Thank you for tuning in to Press Them to Start. It's your host, M, coming at you today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I just got done coming out of the theaters like 2 hours ago. Did some errands afterwards, but oh boy. I'm going to be reviewing today 28 years later. And yeah, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Now, if you haven't seen 28 Days Later, pretty much this takes place 28 years later. And fresh face, different story when it comes to the people who are in it. And it was good. The story overall I really enjoyed. Really, a deep message about death in it that I kind of, picked up on. It got me a little emotional during a certain scene, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not really trying to give away too much spoilers about it. But yeah, the virus is wreaking havoc. I wouldn't really call them zombies because they're not your stereotypical zombies, but they are very much infected, and how the infected kind of, operate and kind of just spreading the infection. And depending on your body type, which is something that they introduce into this movie, is how you're going to go about with you being infected. Um, they introduce crawlers and the runners and the alphas, and it was really, really interesting how they were able to just build on the very first movie and the second, and how this is your end result. The beginning of the movie was off. I thought it was kind of like intense because like they go there, they don't show anything, but they definitely allude really bad things happen to children in the beginning of the movie, and one of these kids survive it, and that simply put, just to kind of put it out there, because they definitely put it out there, I definitely see them making a second movie based off of this story for sure, and I'm really interested to see where they take it. Just because it's very much like your typical zombie apocalypse kind of scenario, but the fact that it's all being quarantined in the UK and how the rest of the world is still going on with its life like nothing never happened is a really interesting take for sure. And that's something that I, would like to see get built on more and more, just because it's like they're not zombies, they're infected people. And that there is a scene in this movie that kind of hints at, alludes to that, like there's something still there, and I don't really want to give away too much, but if you know what I'm talking about, it's when the mom does the whole like, while an infected is giving birth. That's like, I guess, the only thing I will throw out there. And how the placenta does really amazing things, to say at least. Ralph Finesse, the main antagonist from the menu, is in it, and he does an amazing job as the character that he portrays in this movie. Kind of, as the crazy, insane doctor who kind of just went like apocalypse now on everyone, who and just embraced everything. But as you get to know the character, you kind of find out it kind of is the case, but at the same time, he has his own kind of moral compass when it comes to what he's doing. And that's where the whole, rather deep message about death comes in play, and how memento mori has a lot to do with it, which is a Latin phrase for remember you're going to die. And yeah, I definitely walked away from this movie really satisfied. Glad I went to go watch it this morning, and I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 for me for sure. Catch you in the next video. So, peace.